And we have recordings of the previous meetup sessions. You can actually find out in our YouTube channel. And most of these sessions is related to IT. There will be few sessions based on for taxes, mortgages, real estate, those kinds of things. But most of the sessions are in related to the IT, jobs, technology, and everything. So today's session is purely on the developers meetup. We are actually giving up a platform for all the developers in Canada to join and introduce yourself and connect with other developers who is in the market, who is currently working in Canada, and thus building your professional network. So a lot of the folks who is coming to Canada or who are in Canada, mostly introverts, they ask me a question like, how do I get start my professional networking in Canada? So I usually tell them, go to the meetup, meet new people and all. And when we started this meetup, there was like, initially we had the video calls, and a lot of people were hesitant to join these video sessions. And then we figured out that, okay, the IT, oh sorry, the audio sessions are much more easier because we don't have to get dressed up and all. And audio sessions have been very much successful in all of our meetups. And I think this is the fourth year we are running these sessions, and it has been successful. A lot of people have been joining our sessions, and this will give you an opportunity to meet new people, discuss whatever the recent technologies and all. So today's session is for developers meetup. So all the developers in Canada, whoever is in the speaker panel, you can raise your hand, you can join as a speaker panel, and you can actually introduce yourself. So basic introduction, just what technology you are working on, in case where you're working, and what is the what role you are playing or something like that, so that's your professional introduction. And then you have to either tell a fun fact about yourself, or what do you love in Canada. Okay, either of these things, because people may forget what we did, what we tell and all, but people might tend to remember all these fun facts and the things outside of the work which we talk about in these sessions. So either a fun fact, or just what do you love in Canada. So Sajid, anything to add?
Um, just people in the audience who recently got a job, please do come on stage and share your experience. That will help others also. I would request the people who recently got a job to come on stage. That would definitely help a lot of the speakers. That is something that I would add.
Thank you. Thanks, Sajid. So, guys, anyone is there in the speaker panel who wants to introduce, who wants to get started with the introduction? Just raise your hand. I'll promote you as a speaker. You can come to the speaker panel, introduce yourself, and uh, at a time I can allow only 12 people in the speaker panel. So once your introduction is over, after a couple of more introductions, I may push you into the listening mode. But I would be happy to uh, add you as a speaker, and you can just get started. Hey, Sharath,
Yeah.
please go ahead, Sharath.
Hi, my name is Sarath. I am from Kerala, India. I just came here on last February, as a spouse in spouse visa, and now I'm searching for a job. Actually, in India, I was working as a data analyst, not a developer. I am very proficient in MS Excel and Python, and just learning more about the Python and the Power BI tools for the data analytics profession. Uh, that's all.
Sharath, you didn't
Yeah.
tell a fun fact about you, or as what you love in Canada.
Yeah, actually, I loved about. Actually, it's not loving, but I very much like about the here the connectivity in Canada, because in India, actually, no one will help each other in getting a job or getting any knowledge in that one. But in Canada, I think whoever I have met, they are helping each other for just connectivity, and it is a very good thing I have seen in Canada.
Great. Thank you. Thanks, Sharath. Thank you. Let's move on to Siddhi.
Hello, my name is Siri Mohammed. I recently graduated from computer programming program in Collège La Cité. It's a French college in Ottawa, Ontario. Like I'm bilingual, French and English. Like both of them, I speak both. I did my co-op with the House of Commons, the Parliament of Canada. In data migration, I was using Git and scripting. I use DevOps, like from Team Foundation server to DevOps, data migration and stuff. And yeah, when I finished my co-op, I came back to my school and I finished my degree. Till now, I did not get any job. Unfortunately, I'm just looking and looking and looking. But they need what I don't like about Canada. Before I say what I like about Canada, what I don't like about Canada right now, it's they require at least 3 to 5 years experience, specifically in the computer in the IT field, which is not good for me as a new grad and a lot of people that I know as well.
And what do you like about Canada?
What I like about Canada is the human rights. You will get your right no matter what.
Great.
Siddhi, one question regarding what you mentioned. This is not something new where every role, see, there are new grad roles and there are developer roles, right? Developer roles by default, they say that you need to have 2 to 3 years of experience. That has been there for quite some time. The roles that are without experience are called as new grad roles. So if you're applying for software engineer roles, all those roles are 2 to 3 plus years of experience. The roles without experience are called new grad roles. So you might be applying for the wrong kind of roles.
Oh, okay, I get it. I was searching for new grad too, but I don't find them. I
Okay.
never found them.
Okay. This okay. New grad roles don't get advertised on any paid platforms. You won't find it on LinkedIn. You will not find it on any job site which is paid. It will new grad roles only will be there in the company website. So how new grad works is it opens internally for the employees to refer, and if they are not able to find within that reference, then it is put on the company website. So the strategy is to have 40 to 50 company list or target companies that you want to address, and have those websites where you're constantly following and find out whether a new grad role has been put and apply as quickly as possible, right? The automated process is to create a Google alert where you have a new grad role mail coming to your email saying that this company has posted a new grad role and you can apply immediately. So those are the things to do.
Perfect. Sounds good. I really appreciate what you said, and I really highly appreciate when you share the links for the companies that you know. Maybe I don't know the companies here. I don't know much of them. That's it. Might my problem. That's the problem. I don't know a lot of company here that they hire new graduate.
So
So mhm,
just listen to what other people are sharing, and then you will get a list of companies where people are working, or they are also trying to. So that is why the objective of this program is to network, so that you connect with more of people in the same field, so that you know as to what opportunities are there.
perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you. Hari.
Yep, it's there.
Hey.
Hi everyone, myself Hari. I've been a front-end developer for about 10 years now, in Canada for the past 6 years, and I've been working both as both contract roles as well as front-end roles. Currently working with a company called CGI. So if anyone is looking for opportunities in CGI, go check out the CGI job portal, and if there is something that matches your requirements, feel free to reach out. So that's pretty much a one-liner about what I'm doing. As far as what I like about Canada, I'd say the freedom to be in a particular role till you want, especially from the country which I'm coming from. After a certain level of age and after a certain level of expertise, you are bound to go to the next role, even if you want it or not. So I kind of like the fact that I can remain a developer till whatever time I want. So that's one point which I like here. And one fun fact would be I'm more into teaching as well. So I work part time as an instructor in Humber College.
Hari, a question for you.
Yep.
Um, Canada is one place where whatever be your previous experience, right, you can jump into any other field. Of course, if you have those specific skill set or you have those transferable skills, right, you
Correct.
can start restart any career. People don't try to do it because it's difficult, but it's a place where you can always do it. I'm sure that the people whom you have interacted with, you would have had a lot of experiences that like that.
Yes, I've seen people at the age of 48 who was doing truck driving, jumping into developer coding roles at their later point in time. So, so long as people put their effort, yes, Canada is one place where you can reset your life at some point if you actually put your 100% into it.
Thank you for the share, Hari.
Yeah,
Thank you, Hari.
yeah.
Shinoj, let's go to Shinoj.
Hey Sudhir, hello
Hey.
everyone. Yeah, I'm Shinoj Tangapan. Back in India, I come from Kerala. Currently, I'm in Ottawa and working for a company called Smith. About my tech, the technology I work in, I've been in the retail domain all through my career, about around 15 years. Now, I worked on SAP. I'm currently working on SAP Commerce. Prior to that, I had worked on ATG Commerce, and primarily I work on Java. Um, Fun fact would be I it reminds me of a funny incident with Sudhir actually. Back then, I was working with Sudhir, and Sudhir was the tester. He raised a bug, I fixed it, and finally, when we promoted it to the QA environment, um, the lead came and told there is no bug. So do you remember that?
Yeah. Wrong forum to discuss.
Yeah.
See, Sajid, you see, Shinoj brought it up in the developers meeting. Okay, developers meetup, he brought it that, okay, tester logged a wrong defect. See how smart he is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a correct forum. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Shinoj.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Siddhi.
Hi Sudhir, hi Sajid, hi everyone. I'm Siddhi. Basically, I have over 8 years of experience working as a front end developer back in India and also in Canada. I'm working since 2020. Um, actually, I'm working on front end technologies using React JavaScript, TypeScript, and React Native, basically developing web applications and applications for cross platform. Currently, I'm working on contract roles, but I'm seeking a full time opportunity because my contract is going to end in May. So basically, I'm looking for a full time opportunity. And talking about fun fact, I started playing cricket from last summer, and in my second season, like our team actually got a runner up award, so that was like a biggest achievement that I got. Yeah, that's a fun fact.
See, life is so strange. We stopped playing cricket when we came to Canada, and then now few people are starting playing cricket when they
Yeah.
reach Canada. That's one good thing with Canada, right? So those who are like new to Canada, you should know that, okay, Canada, it's a big presence of cricket tournament leagues and all. It's really good if you are a cricket enthusiast. You can actually go join the team, play league throughout the summer, and it's
It's a
really
good
good.
place to network also, Sudhi.
Absolutely, yes.
That is one aspect of games that I look at. It's a great place to network. You don't know whom you might meet. You might meet a VP of a company in a cricket game. So those are things that you should always try. Siti, one thing for you, I don't know whether you have looked at it. Do check out government jobs. A lot of government jobs are opening up. Since you mentioned full time, I would suggest to look at government jobs too.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to add, Sajid, I recently got my citizenship, so now I started looking for
Yeah,
government
it
jobs.
is not required at all. I was also wondering that. I was also telling a lot of people that it will take time, it will be difficult. A lady
Hmm.
who came in 2022, her first job she got in November last year. In February, she got a government job. So it it has completely shattered all my views on getting government jobs, and she got a full-time government job too, right? So I would suggest that you look at that options too.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Sajid.
Yeah, so that is a misunderstanding with the government job, that it's very tough to get. But yeah, it's time consuming, but chances are very high.
Sorry,
Absolutely.
sorry for cutting you guys. Is it take a long time, a lot of time to get a position in the government? Because I think the process it takes very long,
Yeah, the
isn't it?
process takes a
Yes,
the verification, the whole process itself, the interview process might not be many rounds, but it takes a lot many days just to finish the process, and then they do the verification, they do the background checks, and all those things takes a lot of time. Roughly 5 to 6 months is the time frame that it takes.
that's right. Not only that, for most of the government jobs, you have to leave that position or the application open until so and so day. So, for example, if there is an opening right now, they will accept applications until March 31st or April 31st, like that. It's a period where you can people can apply, and from there the process starts. So, process will start only after April. So that's how it works.
So the process start after the closing date.
Mostly,
Yes,
yes.
they
Oh,
will.
that's why. Because I
Yeah.
was retained in two jobs application in the government, shared services and DND, that National Defense Canada. I was retained in two of them, and it was good actually, but I did not hear from them yet.
Yeah, it takes time.
Oh, okay, get
So
it,
it's
get it.
like if you are in like a financial trouble, you need a job ASAP, then government job is not the right option. And the another thing is definitely citizens and PRs get a first priority, and a work permit. It's a bit tough. It's a
Oh,
bit
I'm a
tough for.
permanent resident. It's not a big
No,
deal.
no, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking to everyone in the
Oh,
call,
okay, okay, okay,
right?
got it.
So if it's a work permit, it's a bit tough to get it, because they consider that's one of the place where the work authorization matters. In most of the other jobs, right, in IT, they'll just check whether you are authorized to work in Canada. That doesn't it doesn't matter whether it is an open work permit or PR. But government jobs, yes, it's actually the first priority goes to the citizens. Then it's a process. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Whoever wants to come to the speaker panel, just raise your hand. Come to the speaker panel. You can introduce yourself. Let's move on to Saurabh. Saurabh.
Hey, very good evening, everyone. This is Saurabh. I am a .NET developer. I have around 15 years of experience. Back in India, I've worked in mainly infrastructure, as an industrial infrastructure projects, automation projects, and after that, I completed my postgraduate diploma in business from York University, and then another graduate certificate in AI ML from Durham College. And here I am. So it's been 2 years. I've been working with Citigroup as a senior developer through Luxoft. And right now, I'm seeking networking opportunities, basically trying to venture into new areas such as React, JavaScript, moving away, or I shouldn't be saying moving away, but yeah, trying to add those to my repertoire. So that's a bit about me. A great fun fact, I believe you'd be happy to know, is I had finished. Now this dates back to about 10 years. So I finished Dan Brown's novel in a single day. So it's a fat book, I know, but I was so interested, I finished it in a day. The Da Vinci Code. That's a little about me. I do see quite a few people who have experiences in React, TypeScript, JavaScript, and I would certainly try to connect with them. And please, if you could connect with me, that would be all the more appreciated. And thank you so much for having this, actually, Sajid. I was looking forward to having many more such sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Saurabh. So, guys, whoever is in the call, right, you have to understand that this professional networking event is the place where you start the network. But 99% of the professional networks gets into like a kind of personal, and you will build the rapport only when you speak to that person one on one. Okay.
Correct.
how much ever WhatsApp group you are in and how much ever LinkedIn groups you are in, it might not be useful until and unless you start speaking to that person one on one. Just like what Saurabh mentioned here, connecting one on one is one of the best things, or one of the first things you have to do. Just being in the group and just keeping silent, it does not help you in long run or building the rapport. Okay, so that's one good thing, Saurabh. What you mentioned is absolutely correct.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Saurabh.
Thank you.
Let's
Yeah.
move on to Sindhu.
Yeah, hi team. I am working as a senior data engineer for Insurance Corporation of British Columbia. So that is a kind of crown corporation company in BC. So we migrated to Canada or Vancouver like 5 years back, and I got a Java developer role that time with the TCS Canada, and I was actually working as a TCS consultant for this ICBC, that is the BC government company. So later, also got an opportunity to work as a TCS consultant for the same company as a data engineer. Then there was a position opened for full time in the ICBC. So I applied for that, and I got selected, and I have been working with them like last 4 years. So yeah, you guys were talking before getting into the government company and all, but this is not completely into government, but kind of crown corporation. They do have the union and the confidential position. So the union position is like, yeah, it follow the other government companies like and all. uh, and now I moved to the confidential positions after some promotion, and also it is like that. We have some kind of levels. So once you are reached the highest level, then it will be moving to management and the confidential positions. um, yeah, mostly working on the Spark and Scala coding. So if anyone would like to connect with me on the data engineering side, please feel free to. And I'm also looking to connect with other data engineers as well, because now I'm completely moved out of from the application development. Before I was completely into the Java and all, but now it into the data engineering part in the big data world. Yeah, thank you.
Not there yet, Sindhu. You have to tell a fun fact about you, or what do you love in Canada?
Okay. Loving in Canada, like, yeah, of course, the work life balance. Fun fact, I don't know. I think apart from work, I am completely into the parenting world because I have a little one at home, just 2 years old. So, not able to getting much time on spending on my hobbies. I forgot all my hobbies, but yeah, sometimes if I got time, I'll be watching movies, those
Okay,
kind of things. Yeah.
that's nice. Thank you. Thanks, Sindhu, for sharing the information. I mean, so, the introduction. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Kartika. Did I pronounce it correct?
Yeah, you're right, Sudhir. So, hello all and good evening. I'm Kartika. I've moved from India, a new immigrant. A completely newbie to this entire group. It's been just 3 weeks. I'm into Canada. I'm living in Scarborough, in Ontario. So, I have a total of 10 years of experience in IT back in India. I was working for BNY Mellon. I think everyone knows a Bank of New York Mellon, which is in US. So I was under the role of software configuration analyst. So it's a combination of two roles, which is build and release engineer, and also we adapted to DevOps lately for about 4 years now, a complete CI/CD pipeline and all. So yes, moving to Canada, I started searching jobs, and with the help of Sudhir and Shajit, I got into this team, and it's so good that you both have created this beautiful forum for, and the newbies have are being motivated to try out new things here. So I I think couple of days ago I ping Sajid to add me to this group, and he just went through my LinkedIn and he shared feedback that it was a little vague. So I started developing them as well. So I would need some. I know the patience is key to get a job here, but as a newbie, I wanted some motivation from you both, and also, uh, how to connect and all the tips and tricks, etc.
The objective is to set the right kind of expectation. One problem that most people have is when they come is they have the expectation that they land here and then they keep applying and they'll get a job immediately. Very
True.
rarely, 5%, less than 5% of the people whom I've spoken to in the last
Mhm,
6 years have
mhm,
said that that is the scenario. Rest all it is like you have to simple thing, right? You're uprooting yourself. You're everything from process to network
mhm,
to
mhm,
even basic job search is
mhm.
different in from whichever region that you come in, right? And when you come to
Totally.
Canada, yeah, this is not only when you're specifically coming from an Asian country. Even if you come
Mhm.
from Europe, even if you come from US, you will have to learn how things work in Canada, right? The
Yeah.
faster the more open mind you have and the faster that you're in learning, right? And learning means just observing how other people do it and then learning it quickly is what is going to determine your the speed at which you will get your first job, right?
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
be curious, ask questions, connect with a lot of peers. Do not restrict your connection or your networking to recruiters. You need to
Yeah.
connect with peers because that is where you get most of the information. So those are my things for everybody in the group.
Yeah. A quick question also, Shajit. Like, I can see that Canada is all over the cloud system now. So I have a practitioner cloud level of knowledge, but if I do a certification, will that help me to get recruited?
No,
Right.
no. Reason being that most hiring managers don't look at certification
All right.
other than PMP for project management.
Right.
uh, they do not look at certification. They look at even if you have just 3 months of cloud experience, that would overshadow your certification.
Oh, good. Okay, then. Yeah. Let me try.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
so those
Yeah.
who are in the call, so we have these sessions every week. Okay, so we tried to record most of the sessions. So last week, I believe me and Sajid had a podcast kind of thing, the same kind of session where we answered job seekers questions, all the questions related to job search and all. And next week, we are planning to invite a recruiter plus Sajid plus myself. We will be having a session. So if you are interested in those sessions, you can actually check our YouTube channel. We have that last week's recording. And next week also we have this tips and tricks for job search. So what is the expectation of a hiring manager, how the recruiters filters your resume, why the recruiters are not able to respond to all of your emails. uh, I'm applying for 500 jobs but I'm not getting selected. All these questions have been answered multiple times. Just try and take a look at those recordings, and you will get the answer. Most of the time you have the answer. We have already discussed it. It is actually helpful. Okay, so you can take a look at it. So next week also we are going to have one session, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so just
Yep.
tune in. Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Thank you, Kartika. Arti.
Thank you.
Yeah, Arti, please go ahead. Arti, you're not audible. I think let's move on to Dinu and come back. Dinu.
Aarti, if you're not able to speak, can you go out of the
Room.
event and then come back? I think it should work.
Yeah. Hey Dinu. I
So
think
he's
Dinu
having an
also.
issue.
Yeah. Sorry, Dinu. Just quit and come back. We'll add you. Tony.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Tony. I'm from India again, and I'm from Kerala. I'm a developer at Shopify. My skill set is on the back end, it's on Ruby on Rails, uh, with a focus on GraphQL mainly. On the front end side, pretty new to front end actually. It's been 8 9 months on React, JS, TypeScript, the whole yeah. Uh, so fun fact about me, I started my career in software development. I was a developer for 3 years, and then I left it for about 5 years. That's when I moved to Canada, and then I got back into it again. So it's been about 4 years since I got back into software development. What's good about Canada? The team that I joined in initially was an amazing one. They really helped me to build the skill set that is required for that kind of got me to where I am today. So pretty amazing people I got to work with. So yeah, that is about me. Any questions or need any help? Happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Thanks for the intro. Let's move on to Syed.
Yeah, good evening. Also, I'm Sayed. I'm from Bangalore, origin from India. So I came as a student to Canada in 2022. So as a student, I chose these courses like courses cloud computing as well as information security management. So 2 years course. So I have 4 years experience. As a application developer in terms of tech stack like React, Angular, Node.js. So I'm just looking. I started since I graduated in December last year, 2023. I started looking out for job opportunities so that I can enhance and improve my skills with respect in having Canadian experience. But yeah, I don't have Canadian experience yet. But I'm looking for job opportunities for the same. And the fun fact is the collaboration plays a major role in Canada, because as I come from Bangalore, Karnataka state, so I meet all other state people like um, Delhi, Gujarat, as well as the Kerala people. So it's like a collaboration. We get to know all the culture, the living style of other states as well, plus the Canadian style. So this what makes me fun fact, collaborating with each other and getting to know each other. So I really look forward for support from the group, especially all the team members as well as Sudhi sir, Sajid Kumar sir. So basically, with respect to this, since I'm new as a looking for the first time as for the job in Canada, I'm just a bit stressed out, but I'm giving my best efforts to find a job based on my skill set. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you. That's all.
Sayed, which college?
I completed my course in Conesta College, Virtual Assistant Cloud Computing.
Okay. How many people from Conesta College are you connected with on LinkedIn?
I've been connected almost I've connected with all the professors
No,
as
no.
well as
Okay. How many
the
seniors? Seniors or super seniors? See, all your super seniors, most of your super seniors will be in jobs, right? They'll be in good companies. You look at 2 years, if 22, 23 is when you passed out. If you look at all those people who have passed out from Kanashtaga in 21, they will all be in jobs in good companies, right?
yes,
How
Sujit
many
sir.
how many of them have you connected with?
Um, I'm not much connected with them, but yeah, like
Why?
20% out of 100, I would
Why?
say.
Why? See, if you look at any Silicon Valley or any groups, right? First connection is through college. If you look
Okay,
at in US, if you look at the Silicon Group, how people connect is they look at IITMs, they have IIM groups, they have college groups. You have different
okay,
college groups. That is where you start your network, because one familiarity is you all come from the same college,
perfect. Yeah,
right?
got it,
Now you're
got it.
looking, you have something in your hand, and you're looking for something outside. You're trying to
Okay,
network. You're saying you're trying to network elsewhere and build that rapport. You haven't looked at the very strong network at Conestoga College itself. That's a huge network.
okay, sir. I will have a look
Now,
and
the first thing after 2 years of living in Canada you have not learned is never call anybody sir. Sir is only for people who now King's Charles or earlier um, Queen, who have given that sir title, right? You need to call only those people sir. Rest you don't need to call anybody sir in Canada.
all right, Sajid, got it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you, Sajid. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Let's move on to Manu Bala.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm also from Haryana, India, and I'm a new immigrant and just moved to Canada. I'm a SAP developer and having nine years of experience and looking for the job. So again, here what Sudhir and Sajid, I need advice from you, because here also what I am facing in my technology is like here most of the means consultancy firms or most of the clients are on cloud, correct? But till yet I don't have real time experience, that hands on experience on cloud. But I'm learning those when I'm upskilling my skills. But the thing is, means when I'm connecting over the LinkedIn and asking people, means whether I do the certifications or not, whether it would help me, I'm getting mixed opinion. Someone is saying yes, and some are saying no. So I need, I mean, your suggestion whether certification would really help me, or if not, then how can I enter into this new market as a new immigrant?
Manu, I will just ask you one question.
Yeah,
Okay, would you go to your mother who cooks well, or would you look at a cooking book and expect to learn cooking by looking from a book?
to my mother.
Yes, simple answer to simple question. Here value is given to the experience rather than your certification. Now certification means that you have the knowledge about it, right? Now the problem here is nobody has the time to train anybody else. So when you're put in a live environment, can you pick up those things quickly? That is what they look at, rather than certification. If you can showcase that you have done some projects on your own, that has more value than the certification. Of course, after you get into a job, let's say you get into a cloud role and then you want promotion within the organization, those certifications would definitely add value to it, right? But just having a cloud certification is not equal to a job.
But Sachi, the thing is, right now means I can do practical just having SAP trial servers. Correct. Right
Yeah,
now, I'm not a part of any organization where I can do real time scenarios or handle or show that in my resume. So how can I means overcome that missing part in my resume?
yeah, there is you can do volunteer work. That is one way that you can do. You can check out if there are people who are open to you can look at contract roles to get into. And my question is, why are you moving away from SAP?
What, Saji?
Why are you trying to move away from SAP technologies?
No, no, I'm not moving from SAP. Like right now, here, what I have seen in Canada, like SAP Fiori, SAP BTP is on more higher priority. So it's like SAP cloud ones. I'm not saying that I'm going on the other cloud one. Like I got one opportunity, but there again they want that Microsoft cloud experience that I don't have. So maybe that is the reason that I did not get the priority over the candidates. So here these small things which I know that is missing part on my resume, but I'm not sure how can I overcome that. That volunteer work is fine because I'm connecting the people over LinkedIn. I'm in WhatsApp groups also where I'm asking means if someone has any opportunity, please consider me, or making my means increasing my network also. But till
Sim-
yet means from last 3 months I'm
okay,
not getting that one response from means a
okay.
suitable opportunity I
I'll
can
tell
say.
you. I'll tell you a simple thing. Now, let's say you're looking at a role which is two steps below your current. Let's say you have 10 years experience and you're at a particular level. Okay, for
Mhm.
that level, they are looking at cloud experience, hands-on, 2 to 3 years experience, which you don't have, right? But if you look
Correct.
at a role below that, where your cloud experience is not that much required, okay, if you look
Mhm.
at a role two steps below and enter that role, and within 6 months if you can build your cloud capability, you can reach where you're looking at in 6 months rather than waiting for 6 months for a role.
Yeah, even Sarajit means I'm open for that one, but maybe right now in Canada, SCP market is too slow. What I have listened from other people as well, very less and means I'm not checking that one whether this is according to my experience or not. I'm applying even instead of my location also. I mean, I'm ready to relocate as well. So I'm that open to means to enter into the market. So that
Okay,
once I know means once I have that Canada experience, it is more easy for me to get my comfortable job. So
okay.
I'm
How
open
many
for this.
How many SAP people in Canada have you connected with?
I think I have already started means when I was in India from last 7 to 8 months I am connecting with the SCP people over here means even in means right now I'm in Vancouver. So Vancouver, Toronto, everyone even I'm trying to chat with them over the WhatsApp and
No,
sending
how
them
many? No, no. I hear you're saying you're trying to do it. How many people
even I
roughly?
can say that means on regular basis I'm on daily basis I'm requesting the people around 20 to, 15 to 20 people I'm sending them the request to
No,
add
request
into
is
the
not
list.
a end result. No,
No,
Manu.
no.
No, no. I'm saying
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many people
please.
have you talked to?
I talk to means in the sense, Sajid, because on LinkedIn I can just send them message that I am a new immigrant having my experience and sending them resume. Correct. But after
No,
that, may.
no.
Mhm.
That is not networking. So there has always said sending an invitation on LinkedIn is not networking. Please get that idea away from your brain that if I send a person a LinkedIn request, that is networking. LinkedIn is just a tool to know who is working in which company, what are the skill set that they have, whether you can match those skill set or not, right? That is not networking at all.
But see, suppose if I am sending someone a message, correct, but
Why now?
that
Why
person
will
is not responding.
yeah? So
Okay,
what will you
so
do?
yeah, let's. This is a meetup session, so let us discuss offline in our WhatsApp group, or maybe in the next session, because there's an opportunity for people to connect, right? So let's have this discussion outside of the today's meeting. We'll discuss it in our WhatsApp group. Um,
Okay.
okay, sorry, Manu, sorry to cut you off. We'll take it up. Okay, so let's move on to the next person, Neil.
Um, Good evening, everyone. I'm Neil. I am a software developer, primarily working on the tech stack based out Java, Spring Boot, microservice architecture at SAP. I have worked there for more than 7.5 years. I have primarily working on the SaaS solutions in healthcare domain. Over here in Canada, I am situated in Alberta and looking out for my next opportunity as a Java developer or a senior Java developer role. In my free time, I like to read about engineering blogs and as well as building hobby projects so that I can up skills in the technical gaps where I see I was not able to work while I was working at SAP. So I do that in my free time. And fun fact, I would say I like to read about more and more about scalability. That is one of the things I really like to tackle. So that is one of the areas I focus more reading about. And apart from that, one thing I like about Canada is when I was in Bangalore, I did not connect with local developer group as much as I'm doing right now over here. So I am part of local developer groups. I'm the only developer with Java background there, but we talk about most of the common challenges any developer faces in their daily day work. So that is one of the thing I really like about Canada, that I'm able to connect with people, like-minded people in my field. And if anyone is looking for a peer-to-peer mock interviews in system design, data structures, or behavioral interviews, I would be open for that. So looking forward to expand my network over here in Canada. And thank you so much for having me over here to introduce myself.
Awesome. Thank you, Neil. Thanks a lot.
Perfect elevator pitch, Neil.
Yep.
You didn't say you are from India because it has no relevance in the group, no relevance in Canada. Great introduction, great hook, and great closing. Wonderful elevator pitch.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's move on to Dinu.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible this time.
It is audible. Yes.
Yeah, thanks for confirming. I was double muted earlier. Okay, so
Yeah, no
myself,
worries.
Dindu Paul. I'm working for TD now. I came to Canada 6 years ago. I was a Java developer when I came Canada, so I had some good experience with Splunk as well. So I'm a Splunk consultant now, doing work for TD. Um, so that's pretty much my professional background. The fun thing love about IT work is initially when I started my career, I don't like IT that very much. I was in a denial mode for the first 3 years. Then I started picking up career. Now I love really love doing IT job. So that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Dindu.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Vishnu.
Hello everyone, myself Vishnu Das. I am a recent grad from Seneca College, currently working at Seneca as a research assistant full stack developer. I joined as a part time there with a mobile application Uber service company named B1 to Give. I am a very new to the IT field. I came to Canada after my high school, so really very new to the IT field. I'm looking to connect with many of the people in my field, and it's very good to see people who have more experience in my field. It gives a real inspiration me to be in this field and work for my dreams. Yeah, that's all for my speech. Looking forward to connect with everyone.
What about your fun fact? What do you
Oh,
love about Canada?
yeah, so I love about Canada is the like connecting with people and the opportunity Canada have as a like a student who came after high school. I was not I did not have any like doesn't have any exposure back in my home country. So after coming here, I understood Canada is like a place where we can connect with more people and actually make our dream into reality. So, and fun fact is, I did not like IT when I joined this thing, but right now I am really enjoying it. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Vishnu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good time in Canada. Let's move to Remya.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, Remya.
Yeah, my name is Ramya. I am from India, and came in Canada in 2022 as a student. Currently, I completed my project management course from Algoma University. I have more than 10 plus years of experience in India as a developer. I worked in C++ domain with Toshiba and Canon Medicals, and I have experience in development and testing. Actually, my course is just completed, so I'm looking for the opportunities in Canada. And I would like to the thing that I like in Canada is the connectivity and the opportunities. Here when we are looking for a reference, there always some people will help us to give the reference. That's one thing I like in Canada. And the fun factor is the superpower of each people, because they are doing everything in Canada. That's all.
Sorry, superpower of?
People,
Oh, okay.
because they are doing everything. In India we are doing only one thing, but in Canada we are doing everything, because we are doing the household work, education, assignments, everything we can do.
Okay. That's surprising. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people won't agree to few things what you said, especially referral and all. I'm sure that Manu will object to it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but everyone is sharing their own experience. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ramya. Let's move on to Aniket.
Hello everyone. My name is Aniket Mishra. So currently I am as a student into Algoma University as a project management professional. Back in India, I was working as a manual tester in CGI for almost 5 years. So my concern and question is like I don't see a lot of openings into manual testing, and I am bit not good into programming. So already I have tried my hands into in back in India. So just I wanted to know like am I what are the opportunities for project management here, because already I have seen here are roles, but at 5 years experience whether I will be able to meet the experience which project managers have, or the less like project coordinator roles, or should I also explore the areas like scrum master and having some certification? So if anybody from can help me, I mean suggest me on this will be good.
Okay, maybe I'll take that question. Thanks, Aniket. Again, we will discuss this more next week in our session, but I'll just give a high level idea of it. So basically, if anybody visits your profile, it clearly says you are a test engineer or a software tester, whatever it is. I checked your profile right now.
Yeah.
What happens is, when you apply for a project manager opportunity, the chances of you getting the job is very less, because your profile clearly says that you are a tester. Okay,
Yeah.
and project manager is something which you cannot simply just start doing it in one day one, because you need to know financials, you need to know resourcing, you need to know costing. There is a lot of things involved in project manager, and project manager is actually a very senior role here in Canada.
Yeah.
And they need to know, they are ready to spend money for a good project manager, because he is responsible for managing the budget or the financials of that particular project. So when you don't have experience with it, it will be a bit tough to get into the project management role. Now, coming to a scrum master, so a lot of people think that they can easily crack the scrum master opportunity by just watching agile in 5 minutes video. So unfortunately, that is incorrect. So scrum master is also kind of mid-level, senior level role here in
Yeah.
Canada. And what happens is, that is a position where you are not given the authority over the team, but you have to convince them to do it or improve the processes. So that is a very people manager oriented job. I am not sure, without previous scrum experience, how you will be able to manage it. With you're just 5 years of experience. So scrum master, I'm not sure, because that is a misunderstanding that getting a CSM certificate will get you a scrum master, or will make you a scrum master. That's actually misconception. It's a money grabbing thing for the scrum master opportunity. Okay, so scrum master, no, that might be a not be a right opportunity for you. You, being a tester, you have to focus more on testing. It is not only testing, there are a lot of things which is required as part of the testing. Okay, so you have to I had written a post few months back, so if you go to my profile and check for the post, you can
I
see
will
that
check.
what are the skill set which is required for a tester, what are the upcoming sessions for upcoming tools and techniques required for the tester. And we had invited a senior manager from TD to speak about the QA. We have a recording for that, you can watch it in our YouTube channel. That will actually give you an idea. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Sudhir. So I will go through it, and
Yep.
also going forward, just like you have hosted a program for developers, if I can get few sessions based on QAs and everything, so it will be more helpful. So yeah, that's all.
Sure.
Thanks, Sudhir. Yeah.
Thank you. we
Aniket,
we
one
have
another
these
thing. You
sessions.
have
Yeah.
done your PMP, right?
No, not yet, because currently I'm enrolled. So going forward, I am thinking to take exam. So maybe by the end of June,
Yeah,
July, I
like
will
Sudhir
take this
said,
exam.
experience also matters, and for project manager roles, PMP certification is mandatory. So even if you apply, you'll not get that. So the other alternative is go through project coordinator role, and while you are working as a project coordinator, do your PMP, and then gain that experience to get into a project manager role.
Yeah, Sajid. I have planned like this only, so that so basically I should start from coordinator roles, and later I move to. So I'm going to do CA, that CAPM. Exactly, sorry, exactly. I don't know the word, but this certification which is suitable for project coordinator, I'm going to do it. So yeah,
Okay.
thank you,
Thank
Sudhir.
you.
Thanks, Sajid.
Thanks, Aniket. Yeah, we have the sessions. When we have the session, upcoming sessions, try to attend it. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Now let's move on to Niharika.
Hello everyone, I am Niharika. I'm currently pursuing my master's in big data analytics, and back in India I have 6 years of experience as an application developer analyst at Accenture. I'm trying to apply jobs here, but I'm not getting any calls, and even if I get the calls, they're rejecting my application because I am still on my study permit. So I am not understanding how the market works here. Being a student, do I don't have an eligibility to apply, or how it works here?
Thanks, Niharika. One thing is,
One
see,
thing is,
oh, I'm getting echo. Okay, sorry. So one thing is, we are not discussing the
the
immigration perspective of Canada. Okay, we are not immigration agents. But you tell me, when you apply as a student or when you came to Canada as a student, it's clearly mentioned that you cannot work as a student. Then why are you applying for the jobs? Right, it is clearly said that when you are studying, you are not eligible to work for 40 hours. I think we lost her. Okay, so again, you have to talk to your immigration agent for getting more details on this. But unfortunately, if you are a student, I don't think you will get a job until and unless you are authorized to work in Canada for 40 hours. So I see lot of students who are coming here and they start applying for the job from day one. In fact, 60 percentage or more than 60 percentage of the job applications, the candidates are ineligible. They are either out of the country, they are doesn't have work authorization, they have they don't have the required skill set, so they are ineligible to apply for the job, but they still apply, which is actually tampering the chances for the affecting the chances for the real job seekers. So you may have want to check with the immigration agent to see whether you are eligible to work in Canada or not. If not, then there is no use of apply. Even if you clear the interview, you are ineligible, they will not be able to process your payroll and they will not even select you. So I don't think there is no, I mean, point in lying and getting a job and getting rejected in the final round. Okay, again, we'll have to talk to an immigration agent. This is just from my experience what I'm sharing. So let's move on to next person, Arti. Sorry, Arti, you are still not audible, unfortunately. Okay, I think we are on time. We can wind up. So Sajid, any closing comments? Anything?
No closing comments. So the objective of this meetup is not to follow Sudhir and Sajid, right? There are other people who came in who introduced. There's some said that they're working in so and so company. So go to their profile, see what. Now let's say you're looking at front end technologies, you can connect with Hari, and if you're looking at a specific technology which Shinoj has, so connect with them because they are also working in the same domain. So they will. So what? How LinkedIn works is when you connect with people within a network, right? Your network expands in that particular network. So let's say it's a particular technology. The more people you connect with the front end technologies, your network on front end technology expands. So that is how LinkedIn works, right? That is the whole point of that algorithm. Because the more engagement you have based on that topic, you will see more roles, more activity, or more jobs related to that. So that is what you will have to do. All the people who came on stage, if you have listened to what they do, if you align with what they are doing, please connect with them and don't stop at this session, right? Connect with them, find out what interest, and please do not. Then first question is, can you find me a job? Do not ask that question. Get to know the person well, understand what they're doing, and then slowly introduce yourself and find out whether there are technology related topics that you can discuss, and then go for the juggler saying that, can you give me a job? Don't first go itself, don't go for the juggler. That's my thought. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajid. And just an announcement. So basically, this meetup was a part of the Canada IT Club. It's a online community for everyone to improve your professional network and meet others, other IT professionals in Canada. We also have a page called Get Hired in Canada, where we try to repost the jobs which the recruiters are posting. So you can go to LinkedIn and you can check for Get Hired in Canada. We try to repost all the jobs coming in Canada. Again, not all the jobs, whatever coming our way. And we also manage a couple of WhatsApp groups where we add job seekers and recruiters, and we try to share the jobs which is coming our way in the WhatsApp groups. So in case you need further information, you can reach out to myself or Sajid. We would be happy to add you, provided you are in Canada and you are authorized to work in Canada. These are the two requirements to join these WhatsApp group. There is no unnecessarily, if you are outside of Canada, then there is no use in joining these WhatsApp groups. And again, we have had a lot of sessions in the past. All the sessions, most of the sessions are recorded. The QA, the BA meetup, job seekers meetup, all those sessions are recorded. You can watch it in our YouTube. And next week I think we might have a session from a job seekers sorry, from a recruiter from one of the consulting firms in Canada, that will also actually give you a lot of idea on how the recruitment process actually works.
Uh,
um,
One another thing, this Saturday I'm having a session with a founder of an AI company in Israel. So she is going to throw some insights as to how AI is going to change your job search. LinkedIn is coming with a new feature in June. So I attended one of the sessions. So they're going to combine AI search along with LinkedIn learning, right? So eventually, if you are not adding courses, or if you are not showing, let's say you are the person who asked about the manager role, right? Let's say there's no course that he has done on LinkedIn that shows that he can do, or he's gearing towards a project manager role. It will not come in the search. So they're trying to link the LinkedIn search, AI search, with LinkedIn learning. So the more courses or what you do on LinkedIn learning is directly going to affect your visibility on LinkedIn search. So these are things that were coming up. We are going to discuss that on Saturday, 11 a.m. EST. So if you're free, please join that and ask specific questions on how it by June this is going to AI search on LinkedIn is going to change how your job search strategy itself. So those are things that's coming up.
Thank you, Sajid. Yeah, so that's it. In case you guys need further information, you can either reach out to myself or Sajid. There'll be a slight delay, but we will try to respond to all the messages, incoming messages. And that's it. So until we meet next time, have a good night, everyone. Uh, and we'll try to share the information as much as we know. So yeah, good luck for all the job seekers out there, and thank you for joining. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.